This should be about where the restricted area begins. Though I doubt the police have the luxury of worrying about our trespassing. I've always wanted to explore the catacombs. It's almost eerie to think they've been lying beneath our feet for centuries. And it only got spookier once they started stuffing the dead away down here. A vast labyrinth lined with skeletons. But despite the spookiness, I still feel it has a special charm. Secret passages used by revolutionaries and soldiers, surviving in their own way against the march of progress.
The catacombs have a rich history, indeed. Yet only a small portion of it remains open to the public. It is a place dear to the spirit of the city, yet one that is hidden away.
Oh, pardon. I'm treating you like one of my clients. I'm sure you don't need a guide to tell you these things. En plus, we aren't here for sightseeing. I need to find Celia and get her to safety as soon as possible. But these tunnels stretch out almost 300 kilometers in all directions. We can't go looking for a needle in a haystack. Madame, your divination revealed Celia's whereabouts before. Could you perhaps try it again?
The fates of many commingle here. To trace her would be to catch a single stream from a flowing river. But it seems her stream is deeply entangled with your own. Perhaps by observing yours, I may discern her presence. Your stream is quite unique. The familial curse you bear. It may be a gift in some strange way, setting you on a path unlike any other.
I've certainly never thought of it that way. But you're saying you can track her, n'est-ce pas?
It will not show me where she is, but I will gain some sense of where she has been.
Génial. Better than searching blindly.
To the left.
D'accord. Then we go left. Wait! I should leave some sort of mark. We've been walking for a while now, but we still haven't found anything. Forgive me, madame, but are you sure your divination?
Shh. Look. The fruits of your search.
Who's there? Oh, a fellow explorer. What luck. You see, my headlamp's gone out and I've been separated from my students. I wonder if you might help me get to the surf... Wait, you? Are you not that same young lady from yesterday? And you, Madame Beryl Boiniche? What on earth are you two doing here?
You know each other?
I have attended a number of Professor Roseau's lectures. His ideas are most intriguing.
Was Celia with you, Professor? I've been looking for her. It's serious. I tried calling the campus, but no one answered.
Celia? She was supposed to join us today, yes. But I'm afraid I haven't seen her. Most unlike her to do such a thing, but perhaps she had a change of plans.
Forgive me.
Huh? Mademoiselle Tavernier, what are you doing?
No need to be alarmed. It's just my arcane skill. It's a relief to know you're as real as you appear. But you have heard about the reappearance of the beasts of Gévaudan, no? To say nothing of the critters that surely nest down here. Monsters wearing human skin could be lurking nearby. We can't be too cautious.
I appreciate the warning. Knowing Celia, it may very well be that she lost track of time organizing her research materials. Are you quite certain she's not at home?
That does sound like her. But I went to her place. No one was there.
In all likelihood, she's in some cafe with her nose buried in a book. But mademoiselle, why is it that you are so concerned with finding her? It's as if you're certain she's in some kind of danger.
She may well be. Madame Boaniche has had a premonition.
Madame Boaniche, forgive my bluntness, but you've been indulging this mademoiselle far too much. Scurrying about down here? What this young lady needs is a good rest.
It is her will that brought us here.
Mademoiselle, I know you're a dear friend of Celia's and worried about her safety, but you mustn't let yourself become paranoid, especially with all of this hysteria spreading through the city as of late.
Are you saying I'm making things up? That this is just some kind of mania? It isn't! Absolutely not! How else could you explain the necklace?
There may be many explanations. Many, indeed. Though I fear, in the worst case, that you've been under the spell of this mania for much longer than you realize. Think, mademoiselle, this necklace you were given in this dream of yours. Where did it go? Where is it now?
It was Felicienne. She... I remember. I saw it. Watch out!
I admire your courage.
It could be found.
I will do as asked.
Given that it could be found. Great.
My apologies.
Time to check my calculations. Form is a bubble. Journey to the cosmos.
calm down.
I admire your courage.
Like cupping the moon in the palm of my hand. Relax. Have a nap.
Shark paints.
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky.
Keep going. For our dream, comrade.
Please, mademoiselle, those were simply ordinary critters, not mythological beasts. I'm afraid my verdict stands. What you need is rest, my dear. As much respect as I may hold for the art of divination, in fact, my own field of study overlaps with it quite a bit. Ultimately, divination is but a tool, and an auxiliary one at that. In this era, everyone is clamoring to find the true path out of their predicaments. But I have yet to hear of anyone who has found an ultimate answer. I believe that it is only when all of society is united that we will have any chance of success. Indeed, that is my team's and Celia's shared goal. There are, of course, those who claim to have found the secret to creating such a society. But they are nothing but imposters. Little do they know that the lies they spout are destined to backfire, causing suffering and disaster as they too are devoured into the collective unconscious. We must make our own decisions. Wouldn't you agree, Mademoiselle Tavernier?
I suppose you have a point. But I'm certain something is wrong. And that's exactly why I'm here. Celia? Don't go!
Adele?
Attendez, mademoiselle! Please, don't venture off alone!
Celia, wait! Why are you running from me? A dead end. Where did she go?
Adele, why are you with them?
Celia? How did you... I just saw you over there. Never mind. Are you alright? What happened to you? I've been worried sick.
Answer me. Why are you with them?
Them? Who do you mean?
Manus Vindictae. The professor deceived us all. He's been a member of Manus Vindictae this entire time. He never wanted to help anyone. We can't let him open the gate. We can't let him unleash the Imagirial Paris.
Wait. Hold on a minute, Celia. Malus Vindicte. In imaginary Paris? Please, I don't understand.
Do you remember Vincent?
The madman that rammed into my car? He turned into a beast of Gévaudan in my dream. You were in it too, Celia.
No, Adele. It wasn't a dream. Yesterday morning, I went to the hospital to check in on him.
That would be around the time I visited Madame Boaniche's parlor.
But when I arrived, I was told that he'd been taken to his hometown by his family. I truly didn't think much of it at the time, although I was remiss to have lost my chance to say goodbye. But on my way back, I saw him again. He was getting into a car, one that I recognized right away, Professor Roseau's. It was altogether too strange. I couldn't just let it go. So, I hailed a car and tailed them. They parked in a hidden spot and entered the catacombs together. They kept going deeper, and I followed. I don't know how long we walked, but it felt like we were descending into hell itself. Then, I saw the room.
You should feel honored, Vincent. Few have ever had the privilege to stand in this place.
Where are we?
I thought we were already in the deepest part of the catacombs. Never mind my mumbling, Your Majesty. Only, could I ask, where does this ladder lead?
As above, so below. Don't let appearances fool you.
Huh? You mean...
Yes, this is its entrance. The archive of imagery. The anima mundi. The shared dream. The sea of collective unconscious. It goes by many names. But I prefer to call it the depths of myth. And it exists in a more tangible form than you may think, my dear boy. In fact, it is right in front of you.
My God! This is beyond my wildest imagination.
For now, it is but a small crack in the veil. Nowhere near enough. We must open the gateway. If we wish to restore the glory that once shone on this land, we need a far more radiant light. Like the brilliance of the sun of Austerlitz. As I told you, there is risk here. The maelstrom of imagery will devour any who dive into it, reshaping their body and soul into something else entirely. But I have faith in you, my boy. You remember what I taught you, don't you?
Of course! I'm ready! It would be my greatest honor!
You must find the key. The French blue, a pivotal discovery by one of our most venerable pioneers. Sadly, her existence dissolved into the depths of myth just as she had nearly claimed it. Still, her discovery has paved the way for our victory today. Together we will build a bridge between the material and spiritual realms, One that will guide us toward a more perfect world. Have you found it, Vincent? C'est magnifique! That's it! Bring it to me! Bring it to me! What a shame, dear boy. It seems you weren't worthy after all. Perhaps, then, the final experiment must fall to you, Celia, my brightest student.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Given that
I admire your courage.
it could be found, given that I will do as asked.
Keep up the pace.
Intersect and divide. Time to check my calculations. My apologies.
Don't worry.
Correct. Given that 私にお任せください. It could be found. This'll help. Are you a rational member? My apologies. Form is a bubble.
I will remember your sacrifice.
I will do as asked. Given that 私にお任せください.
Hearts, tails.
My apologies. Form is a bubble. Run, rabbit. Tell rabbit. Now, to preserve this memory in our dreams.
Laurent Roseau is a madman. I thought he genuinely wanted to make the world better through parapsychology. He'd gone much further than anyone else. But I was perhaps too foolish, too naive to realize that all his novel theories, all the inspiring dreams he shared with us, were lies, meant to ensnare us, to use us. All those rumors of monsters in the city, the madness in the streets, the disappearances, they were his handiwork. He and Manus Vindicte.
Professor Roseau? The depths of myth? Manus Vindicte?
I saw him. Vincent. He became a beast of Gévaudan. I saw it with my own eyes. Then he turned to me and
But you're safe now, Sissy. That's all that matters. We'll figure things out later. For now, we need to get out of this accursed place. Sissy? What's wrong? Allons-y, come on. We have to go.
I'm so very glad, Adele. I still truly see myself through your eyes, n'est-ce pas?
Sissy? What do you mean? What else would you look like?
They captured me, Adele, and threw me down the ladder. So many voices flooded my head, an endless number, until I couldn't feel my own body anymore. They told me things, whispered about this Manus Vindictae. Everything struck me so quickly, so chaotically, yet it felt so long, like an endless moment. But I found something in the current, a diamond, the key to all this. If that diamond falls into their hands, they'll use it to unleash the depths of myth. And when that happens, all of Paris will be drowned in the maelstrom of imagery, and I'm afraid everyone will suffer just as Vincent and I have. I had to get the diamond away from them. I had to make sure they couldn't use it. But I remembered what you told me, Adele, that the real French blue was recut long ago. Then the diamond must be an imitation, something fabricated by Manus Vindictae, no? So a thought struck me. If it's only a forgery, then your arcane skill can destroy it. I kept thinking about that, over and over, and told myself I had to reach you. Then, just like that, a car door appeared in front of me, one I truly could not forget. It was your passenger door. Maybe the depths of myth really does connect our dreams, blurring the line between what's real and what's imagined. At the very least, it led me to you.
So then, in that bizarre dream, it really was you?
Yes, it was. The depths of myth, how it connects us, truly is amazing. But I'm afraid I can't go any further. Too much has changed. I've changed. They won't stop chasing their key. Razo will do whatever it takes to retrieve it and inflict the suffering on all of Paris. Please, Adele, tell me you destroyed the diamond as I asked. You did, didn't you?
It was all so strange and confusing. I was worried about you. And I thought the diamond might be the only clue as to where you were. So I didn't destroy it. It should be with Felicienne now.
Felicienne? Quelle horreur! You can't mean that, Felicienne!
That's right. I told you about her over dinner.
No, this is terrible. I see now, they're all... Listen to me, Adele. Felicienne is an enemy. She's with Manus Vindictae. You mustn't trust her. She's more dangerous than she...
How rude. You really ought to reflect on your choice of friends, ma chérie. I've no patience for personal slander.
No! Celia!
My head hurts.
Take a deep breath, Madame. Come, take my hand. Time to wake up, dear.
Madame Boaniche?
Feeling better? Take a breath. Rest a moment. We are here with you now.
We? Stay away from him, Madame Boaniche. He's the one behind all this.
What?
Celia told me everything. She saw you turn Vincent into a monster.
Oh, my dear girl. When we get you back to the surface, we must get you some immediate mental care. You've been pacing around in circles, talking to yourself, laughing and crying for who knows what reason. And now, just as I thought Madame Boaniche had managed to calm you down, you start spouting this nonsense.
Enough with your lies. You can't fool me. If you know what's good for you, you'd confess all your evil plots and come with me to the police. Wait, isn't that... that mark? It's the one I made earlier. It's exactly how I made it. But I followed Celia. We went so far. How could I be back where I started?
Aren't you listening? All you've done is pace in circles and mutter to yourself. And now this rubbish about Celia. For pity's sake, girl, look around. She's not here. Ask Madame Boaniche if you must.
But I saw her with my own eyes. Felicien stabbed her. It was real. It was true. She was dying in my arms. Her blood was on my face, my hands. How could this be? This must be another one of his deceptions. You have to believe me. Can't you use your divination to see the truth? Please, Madame. You have to help Celia. She's dying somewhere.
It seems this curse still shadows over you. What you saw were simply illusions. Rest assured, I will do what I can to help you through this.
Illusions? So, even you think I... But there's no mistaking it. I saw Celia and Felicien and the diamond. Felicien has it. Celia told me it has to be destroyed, or else...
The diamond? You mean the one strung around your neck?
Huh? Impossible. Felicien took it from me. But how can it be here again? No! This is absurd! Celia was right. This wicked imitation must be destroyed. It must be destroyed now! Come, Fufu! Huh? What's wrong, Fufu? Destroy the diamond! Fufu? What's going on? This is all too strange. What was I doing again? Right. The diamond that Celia gave to me. What she said was real. I have to destroy it. But this isn't any ordinary diamond. It's the miraculous French blue. Do I really have the right to destroy a national treasure? Who was it who asked me to destroy it anyway? Oh, it must have been Celia. But Celia, she gave the diamond to me. It's mine!
Please, mademoiselle, you seem to have been through a lot. You need some rest. Perhaps some fresh air might ease your symptoms. Come, I'll lead the way back to the surface. My colleagues and I have a reservation at a restaurant nearby. Please, join us for dinner.
I think you're right, Professor. I need some fresh air.
You cannot cut steak with a necklace in your hand, Adele. Why not put it down? Just for a while.
No. Thank you, madame. But I can't afford to lose it again. Zut! This is practically a tire, not a steak.
Allow me.
No. Thank you.
Oh, Madame Boulaniche. It's been a long time. I'm glad to see that you're still in Paris.
And you? Still in search of your lost fate?
I'm not sure anymore. What you said may have been right. Fate is a kind of erratic stream. To search for meaning in it, or impose meaning upon it, it's pointless. Even so, some part of me still longs to try. Perhaps it will one day be in reach, but I wouldn't want us to dwell on my insignificant problems. I understand that Professor Rousseau has made some interesting breakthroughs in the resurrection of the dead. Though first, perhaps you'd introduce the Senora here?
She is the one I spoke of before. The girl who stands at the confluence of streams. Adele. This is a regular of mine. We call him Hummingbird.
A pleasure, I'm sure.
Ah, yes. I see what she means. You look a little pensive, Senora. I wonder, have you found yourself seeing otherworldly figures and hearing elusive voices? Are you still yourself?
What are you talking about?
I'd say you'd prefer these over steak.
They're passable. Though nowhere near as good as La Durée, I must say.
The professor is about to give his speech. If you don't mind, Madame Boaniche, might we continue our chat later?
What on earth is Rousseau up to?
He has an announcement to make. One that defines his life's work. Ah, it seems he's made himself presentable for the occasion.
Greetings, dear brethren. We gather here today to celebrate a momentous discovery. One that belongs to arcanists alone. A breakthrough that lies far beyond the reach of human comprehension.
Enough with the self-aggrandizing. Get to the point. I didn't come all this way to watch you pump yourself full of hot air.
There's no need to rush, is there, Animus? We have all the time we need. Since the year 1999, our search for the Promised Land has never ceased. Following the will of the Guiding One, we have unraveled countless mysteries of the storm. For this great cause, many of our noble comrades paid the greatest sacrifice. Their souls sowing the seeds of our coming harvest. Our endeavor was never expected to be easy. But tell me, has it ever crossed your minds whether the storm is the sole path to the Promised Land we have collectively sought to bring about? Further still, do all of us here, myself included, share in the same vision of that world? We are nothing like the Foundation's numb, obedient lapdogs, incapable of independent thought. Wouldn't you agree? This storm promises only a change to our imperfect, superficial world. Yet I believe a transcendent world may be drawn up from the depths of myth. A world where each and every dream becomes reality. Tell me, which would you prefer?
Same old song and dance. Perhaps you care to show something new and actually feasible for once. Otherwise, you'll get naught from me.
My dear Animus, worry not, for I have come well prepared to open your eyes. I have discovered a means to access the depths of myth, and through it, achieved a miracle. The miracle of resurrection. Allow me to demonstrate. When one's flesh and spirit are fully immersed in the depths of myth, their body frays and sinks until, eventually, it disintegrates. Yet the spirit remains intact. For in that realm, the spirit is itself the most authentic and pristine substance. Reality as we know it is nothing more than a crude layer of degraded substance laid over the depths of myth. And so long as one's consciousness remains within its maelstrom, that person may be raised from it again. Our Felicienne here is the very proof that the mind alone may be brought back to physical reality. Though she perished, she now sits before us once more. So, one and all, let us raise a toast to her revival.
Roseau, what in heaven's name are you trying to say?
Ah, Felicienne, you've fully rejoined us now, haven't you? Won't you please introduce yourself?
What do you expect me to say? You know very well who I am.
How are you feeling?
I would feel a great deal better without your patronizing tone, madame. I have neither need nor want of your sympathy. Ahem.
Voici là. Before you now is Felicienne, Priestess of Lightning, Advisor to the Sun King, Vassal of the Guiding One. Attend to my words. I have conquered fate and overcome death itself to stand here. I arose from the depths of myth by my own power, unlike the poor, unworthy fools Roseau sent in. Yet he dares to claim this miraculous deed for his own. Quelle honte, monsieur! Have you no shame? But of course you don't. All of you non-entities lack in both gratitude and shame, basking in the grace of the Guiding One and myself without even realizing it. Did you think you had even scratched the surface of the power that dwells here? Roseau, you utter fool! This affront of yours ought to cost you your life. Yet, I am not so base as to destroy what may still have use. So, just this once, I will forgive you. As for the rest of you, my forgiveness likewise extends to the rudeness you all showed in stuffing your faces before toasting to my health. Et maintenant, à ma santé!
This is a miracle. Bringing the dead back to life. It isn't really possible, is it?
She came back to life? So it can't die anymore like what the Guiding One said?
What a farce. All you've done is manipulated some girl into believing she's Felicienne, and yet you dare to call it a miraculous resurrection. What utter blasphemy. An offense to the word miracle and to the Guiding One herself.
I heard another voice in Felicienne. One that belongs to someone else. Could that mean...
Why do we speak as if she is not present? Let us bring our concerns to her. There are things only the true Felicienne would know.
Mind alone, returning to reality? But has Felicienne lost her arcane skills in the process? If so, then this revival is meaningless.
Whatever the case may be, if this is a true venue of life eternal, should we not seize it? At least until we find an alchemist capable of concocting the Fountain of Youth. I believe I see one drawback already. Only one who dies in the depths of myth may be returned from it. To die elsewhere would be to lose the original image of one's being. I imagine this is our shared goal then. To unleash the depths of myth upon the material world, so that we might render a collective image of all who dwell in this era to be raised anew.
But ought we not to first celebrate Felicien's return? Though I must say, it is a strange sort of return. How different she looks, n'est-ce pas?
True. This dowdy girl is a poor vessel for one so noble.
Mind your tongues. You're speaking of my new body here. For all her faults, I would not call the girl dowdy. She simply chose to turn a blind eye to beauty. I've always felt she picked the wrong career. I admit, it did her some good. She learned to read people and how to put them at ease. But it pulled her further from her true heritage and from the refined taste expected of a jewel hunter.
Alors, Felicienne, your right hand. Is it all right?
What do you mean?
Do you not feel it trembling? Oh, zut! Is something wrong?
Oh, Adele, you insolent!
Embrace rather than resist.
I will remember your sacrifice.
It could be found. Given that, I will do as asked.
Shark fangs.
Intersect and divide. Take advantage of adversity. No! Go away.
To the right, to the left.
私にお任せください。
Look. Journey to the cosmos.
よしよし。
To the right, like cupping the moon in the palm of my hand. To the right,
It could be found.
regaining control of our bodies. I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky.
Let's not make a scene out of it.
Look.
Oh, there's a bubble. Is it over? That's great. Let's go back together.
Your Manus Vindicte. Why did you bring me here? What are you doing to me? Arrête! I will not accept any damage to my body, Ustrina. Nor from you, Lyra. One move, and I'll burn you to a crisp, inside and out.
What's happened, Felicienne? It is only us. We're still here at the banquet thrown in your honor.
Stop your prattling, you rubbish dump! Another word and I'll rip that canvas to shreds.
She's so angry. That means she has to really be Felicienne.
Words of wisdom from a puppet of all things. Need I point out who pulls your strings, hypothetic? You cowards! Ganging up on a poor, innocent woman! Each and every one of you is a monster! I won't play whatever game you have in store for me. Get out of my way!
Fascinating. Though Felicien's spirit has seized control of her body, the former spirit seems able to resist. If I am indeed correct, what we are seeing is their thoughts and memories beginning to blend, causing this confusion.
Laurent Rousseau, you've been in league with Manus Vindicte all along. You were lying to me. Everything Celia said was true.
My dear, no one here has mentioned Manus Vindicte but you. Yet you seem to know a great deal about those present already. Far too much to be a mere guess. You have met these people before.
I won't let you play with my mind again, Beryl. Celia told me all about these thugs. She told me everything. Maybe not exactly everything, but she did tell me that it was Manus Vindicte that killed her. Rousseau, Felicienne, you killed her. You murderous Manus scum.
I believe it is time you faced the truth.
The truth? What is it this time? You think I don't see through you?
You killed Celia. In that place where the archive of imagery overlapped with reality. You killed her by your own hand.
What?
You remember it, do you not? You allowed it to happen.
This is... no.
Felicienne has quite the flair for the dramatics, doesn't she? And as always, our audience simply sat back, their eyes glued and mouths agape. We are indeed fortunate for your skill in divination. We will have to wait for Felicienne to return to her senses, but thereafter we follow the plan as discussed. Using the French blue as our focal point, we will draw up the true, perfect Paris from the depths of myth. Democratic, independent, chosen by her people and shaped by the dreams of every one of her citizens.
I have seen many versions of Paris, from flames to paradise. Nothing is beyond possibility.
Alors, tomorrow at dawn, we will perform the final ritual atop the Eiffel Tower.
Liberté! Égalité! Fraternité! Deliver what was promised!
Hear our voice! Respect our demands!
8-hour workdays! Better wages! Paid vacations!
No more hunger! We will not let the Bastille frighten us! Let the king and queen answer! Give power to the people!
Drive them out of Versailles! Bring them here to Paris!
Liberty or death!
Liberty or death!
Jeunesse, je l'ai offerte. Le diamant tout court, tu m'as noué. Eau de miel, faux langage, jeté.
Quelle surprise! The great Felicienne seems in better spirits now.
Et tout ce qu'on me clôt dans le silence. Dans un coffret noir, loin sous la terre.
Though I feel this isn't the time or place for such a song, mademoiselle.
Adele would never interrupt me the way you did. What a shame she never heard this song. But you wish to speak business, yes? Then let us talk. First, answer me this. Why has there been near or no progress in passing on the Guiding One's teachings, despite the many changes in Era? You've elected to ignore your most sacred duty, throwing aside her benevolent instructions in favor of your pursuit of knowledge. Without my leadership to inspire you, this organization is about as useful as a chocolate teapot, it seems.
Please, mademoiselle. All these problems will be solved once I unravel the deepest secrets of the depths of myth.
Look at you, still clinging to that old drivel. Did I not already expose your worthlessness? I'd have had you swept out by the servants in my day.
But you're living proof of my thesis. You came back from the depths of myth. How can you not believe?
What I believe in is my ability to conquer death. I have no particular interest in your imaginary Paris, nor your babbling nonsense about ideals.
It is our shared goal to return the world to its most glorious era, n'est-ce pas? We've found the means. I only ask that you trust me.
Trust? You'd have me scale the Eiffel Tower of all things to use my diamond to unleash the depths of myth, while you stand at a safe distance and watch? That's your brilliant plan?
I admit we made a mistake, mademoiselle. But I've discovered the truth. The depths of myth don't lie below, but above. Altitude represents ascension, a primordial image as old as civilization itself. That is why you must reach the peak of the city's tallest structure. There, all of Paris, perhaps even the entire world, will transcend, if my theory proves correct.
Theories, theories, theories. Ugh, what torture it is to listen to you. And what of you, madame? Why are you staring at me like that? Your gaze is nauseating. Stop it. Are you even listening to me?
I am.
never really understood any of the songs she sang. That's why I didn't bother to say anything. But I could tell she had a beautiful voice, the kind any singer would envy. She has a real sweet tooth, particularly for macaron. I've seen her eat a whole box in one go, but not just any old macaron. Only La Dure's will do. I often had to plan our trips around the store on the Champs-Élysées. Lucky for me, Felicienne was a late riser, or else I'd have had to race all the way from the bakery to her place every morning. But what she was eating, they weren't macaron, were they? Madame Boaniche, please tell me, what did she do to me?
She stole your fate. Her original self perished long ago within the depths of myth. The spirit that found you was only a remnant, a mere shadow clinging to a world in which she no longer belonged. She longs to live again, even if it is only as a parasite.
What about those memories we shared? Were they all just illusions?
Some were true experiences you shared as your streams of fate merged. Others were but fabrications. The nuance can be difficult to discern without careful observation.
You've really confused me, madame. What side are you on?
I am a watcher of the streams of fate, not a participator in them. I take no sides.
But you can do more than watch. You already have. You were the one that told me about this inevitable death. And then, Cilia really did end up dead. You know exactly what's going to happen to me. You know everything. Don't you?
It is not nearly as simple as you might imagine, Adele. To observe a stream is to see only its curves and eddies, the ripples of importance. I see the path, but not every moment along it. That is itself sufficient for me to ascertain one's eventual fate. There are rarely any exceptions.
You said rarely. So, there are exceptions?
An exception, yes. I told you about her, did I not? I had been drifting along the streams of fate when I saw a girl who resembled me, who in some part came from me. It was quite a revelation. I saw where our streams merged long before she was born, and I knew I would name her Matilda. That she would grow up to be kind, brave, and truly gifted. I followed her through every turn and every ripple to the very end. Then I looked away. I stopped watching.
The way you describe it? It sounds strange, madame. Almost cruel. As if you've ignored her in the present because you're afraid of her future.
I studied the entirety of her stream, every moment of her fate. It seemed enough. But then something peculiar happened. In the final moments of this millennium, there was a certain kind of rain. Since that time, the streams of fate have lost their clarity. At times they are muddied, at others interrupted, twisted into vortexes as they began to shift. So too did everything else. The fates I had seen had taken a new form. nothing was the same. Soon, Felicien will complete Roseau's ritual. Once that happens, your spirit will rest forever here in this car, and a calamity would fall upon Paris. All the visions I saw end here.
You're implying something, aren't you? Are you saying that my fate isn't set in stone?
I am simply stating what I saw. Many who learn of their fates become passive to them, hoping that by inaction they might avoid their consequences. Others are driven to attempt, however vainly, to change it. How you interpret this prophecy is entirely up to you.
Then there's still a chance for me to leave this car, n'est-ce pas?
This is a spiritual haven, a place which belongs to you alone. Once you leave, you may find salvation hidden within the currents, or a fate far worse than death.
I don't want to know what lies in wait for me. What I want is to get out of here and destroy the diamond, just as I promised. I won't fail again. You know a way to let me out, no? You wouldn't be here otherwise. Please, madame, tell me, whatever future you're hoping to see, it will never happen if I give up now.
Even in the face of oblivion, you would try to change your fate. Go, then.
Merci. I'll see you around, Madame Boiniche.
So, where is this so-called fate you've been waiting for? You've seen the end already, n'est-ce pas? The only one possible, anyway. My triumph. You prophets are all the same. My family bankrolled a dozen frauds like you, yet not one ever foresaw the revolution. You ought to have dedicated yourself to the guiding one instead.
You speak because you seek my direction. You wish to unravel the secrets of resurrection.
You're clever for a prophet. Of course, that's my goal. I wouldn't allow those bungling followers to take credit for such a discovery. I must determine the truth before anyone else.
North, that is where your path leads. But know that there are consequences to what you seek. You will not emerge from it the same.
Spare me the theatrics. I shan't be intimidated. You've pointed the way. I have no more need of you. Whatever consequences lie ahead depend on me, on my actions, not some puddle of fate. Au revoir, madame. Let us see what the all-seeing lady has seen for us.
Goodbye, Adele. I look forward to seeing what comes of your actions. To seeing another prove me wrong. It is true. I have held back many important details concerning matters like the nature of Felicien and Brum's relationship, and Professor Roseau's true intentions, but I believe it is not my place to disclose such things. People deserve to discover these things on their own. Of course. And why not? My Matilda. Such a lovely, radiant girl. She has inherited my strength and added to it a vitality of her own. Those who speak with her often leave smiling. As for her future, I cannot share it with you here, but I can assure you, her path is one worth looking forward to.